Hello everybody, I'm Wild, woo, 600, and wind, please wind, play, I came out here for 2 seconds, okay, so I'm outside, only for a couple seconds to make this video. There's a bird in the bush. What the crap, there's a bird trapped in there. I'm just gonna walk away. Anyway, as you can tell, it's very rainy over here, nice and wet, and I come outside and it's like, well, let me show you what I did. Yep, it's October. So, I just walked by the bush and there was a bird flapping sound and I was like, run for your life. So, Kaylee's here and she's inside. She'll probably come out here in a couple seconds and call me a douchebag or something. You know, she always calls me names. I'm used to it now. It's like basically her nicknames for me, basically. Anyway, I'm here with my well-contented German Shepherd, Jake, and I'm giving you guys an update video. By the time you watch this, she probably won't be here anymore and I probably won't actually be outside because, I don't really have time to post videos and stuff when she's here because we're always playing and making the videos. So, oh look, they're wet, as you can see. They're a bit, focus, Lenny. People need to see this. It's wet clovers. Yeah. Okay. So, it's very wet, and I see our neighbors over there already have a pumpkin out. That's cool. But yeah, it's fun, you know, knowing it's October. But I mean, it's also sad because, you know, that means summer is officially over. But I mean, look at the grass, it's so wet. Anyway, there's Kelly. Like I said, I'm making a video. Yeah, it's cold. It is. Not that cold though, once you get used to it. But as soon as I walked outside to make the video, the wind started blowing. I'm like, really? I was out there for 2 seconds. It was like really loud too. The leaves started going. I'm like, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Get back here.
Get back here.
Anyway, look how wet the freaking porch is. Be like, okay, so 1 step, 2 steps, skip everything. Okay. I don't know if I want to sit in this.
Cool though.
What?
Like, you know how everybody has pictures of themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Well, when we get older and we have kids, we can show them
Videos of ourselves. Yeah, and what we used to, like, conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, what did you guys do when you were little? Well, watch this video and
Well, watch this video.
just put the computer in front of the face. They probably don't even have computers by the time we have kids. They'll be like little tiny skinny things that don't even move. Like a little giant laptop is what it would be. Like that flips too. The keyboard doesn't just sit there, it just flips. Like it can either be a tablet or a computer.
One of them things where like you
They already have those too.
scan things.
Yeah, just people, you hold up your phone and like a hologram of your dad pops up. It's like, what the crap is that thing? And look, our neighbors already have a pumpkin out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not
It's October 2nd. The 2nd, it's not the 31st.
Which?
It's the 31st. Which? Never mind.
Yeah, I'm going back in. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna make a video out here though.
Okay.
One of those update kind of things. Ouch! I'm fine. It's like, I want to stay out here with you, but you know, cold and everything. Phew, my nose is cold. So, now that Kaylee's made an appearance at least, her feet made an appearance. Let's go to my favorite tree. The only tree actually. Good barking. No one asked for you to bark. Bark. Yeah, I'm lame. Okay. So, that tarp scared me. The tarp moved and gave me a heart attack. I remember when, okay, so me and my brother, when we were little, we used to have like fake toy guns, you know, like Nerf guns and stuff. And we would lay right here beside this bush, and our other friends would be over there with their Nerf guns, and we would pretend to shoot each other and kill each other. But basically, we called it playing army. And when we did, this was our base. Over here was always my base. We hid behind this bush, and the deck wasn't always there. My dad did it, put it up this summer, and that thing gave me a heart attack. It's fine. So, yeah, I'm not really supposed to be outside right now because, you know, just my mom and dad are asleep, and I'm not supposed to be outside when they're not up. So, anyway, there's our car, our Acura. There's my dad's truck. Anyway, we would play army, and this deck didn't used to always be here. It used to just be more of this sidewalk, and there's a little step. And my dad put this deck up this summer, and now it would be a lot funner to play army with this deck here because you could hide behind this. Me and my brother thought of this the other day. You could hide behind here, you know, and just shoot them and stuff. And it was just a really fun idea, but like all of our friends moved away, you know. There's a bird nest. Okay, well that's just sad. Let's walk away from that. Anyway, our friend Dallas, who you guys may or may not have heard about before, he used to live across the street over there at that house, and he moved away, and he lived there for pretty much my whole childhood. Like, I was like, I don't know, 2, 3 when we met Dallas. My brother was like, I don't know, he was older than me. He was, you know, a kid in his kid years, and him and Dallas met because Dallas's kite went in our backyard back there, and his dad stood at the driveway down there while Dallas knocked on our door. And then we all became friends and, you know, hung out all the time and played with toys and stuff like that. And then they got older and they were turning into teenage boys, and I was kind of the only one that was left out all the time because, well, they also had 2 other friends that lived down the street down there called John and Zach. And they always come over too, and they were all teenage boys just playing around, you know, making dirty jokes and stuff. Wind, please! Anyway, they were always making dirty jokes and stuff, and I was always the girl that did not know what any of it meant until I got older and found out what it meant, and then I kind of turned to a perv and stuff because I always hung out with dudes that talked about stuff like that. And yeah, Kayla did the same though because she had 2 brothers when she was growing up, and it was like 2 times the annoying friends to hang out with. And wind, please! I'm trying to make a video! Anyway, the wind's still going. I just wait for it to stop a bit. Yeah. So, like, they would always, you know, be doing what they do, you know, the dude thing. And then I would be on the side, over here on our little porch before this big deck got here. And I'd be sitting there with my Webkins. Literally, I had Webkins at the time. I had Balto. Balto was, like, my favorite at the time. Anyway, there was Balto. And I brought my radio outside and I made Balto sing. And, you know, I was playing, being bored. And then one day, Dallas's dad married someone else and they had kids, and then Dallas got a little stepbrother and stuff like that. And then once he got a little stepbrother, the stepbrother one day came over here and played with me, and it turned out he had Webkins too, and he only had a couple at the time because, you know, he didn't really know what they were and he didn't collect them. Then once we hang out every day, he'd always come over every day and say, I got new Webkins, I got new Webkins. Like every day he'd come over and say he had new Webkins. Like, because, you know, he just wanted to get new Webkins. And he didn't get them with tags, you know. He only got them by themselves, you know, because he wanted this stuffed animal. And do you mind? Is that a no? I'm talking to you here. Shut up. Anyway. We hear you! Stupid bird, and I'm walking over here. Anyway. I can still hear you. That's better. Now, stop. Now he's flying away and doing it. She's chasing the car that just drove away, apparently. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, like Ashton came over, which was his name. His name was Ashton. And they moved away, though. All of them did. And now they live all the way, far away, and never get to see any of them. Anyway, we'd come over every day and play in this very yard right here and run back and forth with our Webkins, doing stories and stuff, you know, role playing. And then once they moved away, well, actually it was before they moved away. Okay, so before Dallas even had a stepbrother or anything, it was just Dallas, John and Zach, me and my brother Matthew, and Rosie and Kelsey. And Rosie and Kelsey lived all the way down the street, like all the way at the top of the hill on the end of our street. And every day, and when I met them one day, I was sitting over here by this fire hydrant. I can show you guys exactly where I met them. Okay, so I was sitting by this fire hydrant here, and when I was sitting here, playing with my Webkins, Rosie and Kelsey walked down the street and stood right there. And they said, what are you doing? I go, I'm playing with toys. And they're like, what kind of toys? I go, Webkins. And they go, what are Webkins? I'm like, well, you can tell they're Webkins when they had the W on the paw. And then we started talking, and they're like, yeah, well, we have some of those. And, you know, they kept going on, and there's a car. They probably think I'm crazy for being outside. Anyway, and we kept going on, and I kept telling them what Webkins were and how fun they were. You could unlock them online. And they brought theirs down. They didn't have the tags. They threw the tags away because they didn't know what they were. And Kelsey had a rooster, and Rosie had a possum. So that's how we met, and we were friends. And we've been friends for almost like, I don't know. I met them when I was like 8 or like 7, and we've known each other for a long time now. So, but of course, you don't even get me started how me and Kayle met. Let's just say the day after Kayle was born, August 9th, 2000, August 9th, 2000. Hey! What is this? How did I not, what is this? Where's my dad or someone dropped it? $20. $20. I'm gonna keep it inside. It's probably not no good, it's wet. I should probably let it dry. But that is, guys, what the crap? It had to be my dad that dropped it because it was near the driveway. It probably like dropped out, or someone else on the road dropped it and it blew into our yard. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna keep it and give it to, I guess, my dad maybe, because, well, the only reason I would give it to my dad instead of taking it for myself is because I'd rather have chips than go and buy Webkins, so, and put it in my pocket. Plus, I bet my dad is the one who dropped it. I have a pocket, I just can't get it in without like ripping it or something. There we go. Okay, it's in my pocket. Anyway, to the story I was telling you before I found the $20 laying in my lawn over here. Me and Kayle, okay, we met on the day after she was born. And I was only a couple months old. I had been born June 2nd, 2000, and she was born August 8th, 2000. So it was only a couple months. And my mom brought me, a little baby, over to see one of her best friends, Gina, which is Kayle's mom. And she brought me over to see Kayle, which was, you know, Kayle. And Kayle said, my mom said Kayle was awake and playing the whole time and laughing and giggling. And I was over there asleep on the couch the whole time. So, but that is technically, my mom told me that is technically the day me and Kayle met. A day after Kayle was born, she knew me, the little crazy person. So, that's how I met my friends. And this is supposed to be an update video, but it's totally the opposite. It's just an old update video, the things I forgot to show you guys a long time ago. But yeah, that was meeting Kelsey and Rosie was a big moment in my life because, for one, I only knew dudes my whole life, first of all, because I didn't go to public school, and I was homeschooled all the time with a brother, a big brother, who in fact is in that room right there. That's my room, probably where Kayle is right now. But yeah, so it was a big moment for me because I did not know any girls at the time except for Kayle. And I met two other girls and they had the longest hair. Okay, I'm not kidding, I'm gonna go on the road. Okay, that's my arm, by the way. So, here's the road, right? Their heads were about like here, and their hair touched the freaking road, okay? Their hair was so long, it like dragged on the road. And then one day, the next day, they came over, and all their hair was just gone. They had like really short hair. I'm like, what the crap happened to your hair? They're like, we got it cut. I'm like, well, because they, you know, it kept getting stuck in doors and stuff, so they had to get it cut. And, what does that sound? What does that sound? This is October, after all. If you don't get scared of everything that rustles in the bushes. Okay, the money's still there. I was just checking. Okay, plus cars keep driving by. It makes me nervous. I think they're gonna stop and be like, what's your name, little girl? Anyway, these are the things that go through my mind, okay? Plus the wind is blowing my hair everywhere and it's inside my mouth, so it's hard to talk. What's it with all the cars? And I'm talking to you. Okay. So, plus they're making it more windy than it actually is. Okay, so that's how I met my friends. If you guys were ever wondering, and wondering what my front yard looks like, this is my front yard. And this is the yard. Okay, when we usually played Army over here, but if we didn't play it over here, we played it over there. So, this poor lady that lives in this house right here, we would always run down our driveway, into the road, past her house, and go near that tree over there, and that would be our base. And over there, and Dallas's driveway was their base, and then we would have to run behind her house and just be killing people, basically killing each other, pretend killing each other, you know, with Nerf guns. It didn't even have the bullets in them to the Nerf guns. It was just a sound. So if you heard bang, 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 you're dead. Oh dang it! Then you fall on the ground. Like you don't even know they're shooting at you until you hear a bang, bang, and then they yell, "Hey, you're dead!" And you're like, "Oh crap!" And then you fall on the ground, and then you lay there the whole time until everybody dies. So. It's basically like Civil War reenactment, basically. So, do you mind not making that sound? There's something in the bush and it's scaring me. Anyway, this update video has been going on for quite a while now, so I'm probably gonna end it. Also, I'm getting cold, and I was out of breath before I came out here because I've been walking back and forth, so I'm even more out of breath. But I was out of breath before I even came out here because I was playing Just Dance 4. I have like all the Just Dance except one, which is the greatest hits. I have all of them except the one. And so I can hear that from out here actually. I can hear the Wii sound. Anyway, I have all of them except for that one, which is the greatest hits. And this year, this month, Just Dance 2016 is coming out, and I'm excited for that. It's got Uptown Funk on it, it's got All About That Bass, it's got a bunch of songs on it. Anyway, we've bought them like all over the years. And I was playing Just Dance 4 because it's been a while since I ever played the first one we ever bought, which was Just Dance 4. And I played like, Good Feeling, What Makes You Beautiful, all the ones I usually play when my mom and Kaylee play it. We all usually play it together, but like Kaylee was watching a TV show in my room, my mom's asleep, so I just play it by myself, and I was dying. I was so out of breath. I was just laying in the floor going, oh, I want to die. But yet, I kept dancing. So, and after this, I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to play Just Dance 2014. By the time you're watching this, Kaylee will probably be gone. I'll probably still be on Animal Jam and stuff. I'll probably be back on Animal Jam and stuff. And just be having a good old time. Because by the time you guys watch this, it'll probably be a while, because it takes forever for one, it takes forever to upload these videos, and two, Kaylee's here, so I can't really do that right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside because I'm very cold, and it's very wet outside, and I better go inside before like my mom wakes up and sees me outside, so. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think it was a pretty good video. I don't really make videos outside that much, especially update videos. I used to make those on my bed, but right now Kaylee's in my bed, so it's kind of hard to do that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out of breath, and this is my shoe. Goodbye, everybody. And this is my shoe. So, I'm out of breath and it's cold. Not the best idea to be breathing in and out when you're in the cold air, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Not to mention I already felt like I was getting a cold this morning, so that's fun. Do you mind? You have a really loud car. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a like. If you want more, go subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, usual stuff like that people say on YouTube. And I will see you guys later. I'm Wild Woo 6200, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye, everybody. I'm cold.